Peace, everyone. My bad, I guess. A new series about gang stalking. See, I'm mainly focusing on the narcissistic characteristics right now, as far as because the narcissists, they actually play it up close and personal. In my personal life, I dealt with two narcissists, both women, both acting like they were unaware of each other, but both actually a team, a two-person team. It could have been more. Really, y'all heard me state before that gang stalking is a mostly female organization, and that gang stalkers are usually females. And that's why, because in my personal experience, you get what I'm saying? I'm coming from my personal experience. Let me check to make sure the stream is on. I'm streaming from an app, by the way. I don't know really how this app works. Let me make sure the stream is on. What up, yo? We got somebody up in the building. Drop a comment. Let me make sure the comments are working. I'm streaming from a new app. I don't know if the comments are working. Okay. Okay, I got my chats popping up. Drop a topic in it about gangs. Make sure you hit the like as you come in. Dang, I hope the video don't exit out. Okay, we got the connection strength back. Okay, let me go right here. Let me share the stream. Okay, I got all that taken care of. All right, now, narcissists. Narcissists are just a type. Narcissists are just one type of psychopath or sociopath. All psychopaths and sociopaths, but I'm gonna call them size and socks. That's why you see in the videos I'm saying size and socks. That's what I mean by that. I'm talking about sociopaths and I'm talking about psychopaths. Now, a narcissist can take on the form of sociopath or psychopath. There's three paths. You have the psycho, the socio, and the empath. Now, you hear me mention hybrid. You see me comment hybrid. You see me mention hybrid in my live streams. And a hybrid, a hybrid is someone who, I'm not even gonna drop about hybrid right now. I'm just gonna focus on narcissist. A narcissist is someone who can't feel emotions at all. They can't feel emotions. They're like, I don't know if any of y'all ever watched Pokemon when y'all were young, but they're like the monster Ditto. It has 0 attack points, 0 defense points until it mimics or mimicries its opponent, and then it takes on all the characteristics of its opponent, its strength, its power, its everything. Now, when you first meet your handler or narcissist, when you first meet them, it'll seem like they're just a normal person. You get what I'm saying? And they come at you whether they want to be in a relationship with you or whether they're coming in the form of friendship. They always come at a time when you need them the most, right? Now, oh shoot, I did the camera switching thing again. I don't know how to switch back on this app. Did I? Okay, catch a little sunlight so I'll be clear. Now, when dealing with a narcissist or any other of the size of socks, you gotta know initially, unless you're like, you already have experience with these type of people, with these types of energies. They're energy vampires, actually. They just want to suck the life out of you. You get what I'm saying? Like they actually have no other goal except to take who you are as a person, as an individual, and become that. They want to be you. Now, what do I mean by want to be you? What do I mean by want? Damn, my comments blowing up, man. Oh, cause it's Martin Luther King Day. That's why all my old videos getting comments and stuff. Okay, okay, well, that's cool. All right, now, hold on, I'm finna go back in. Let me just. I'm just making sure the stream is showing because I'm steady getting data. I guess whatever app I'm streaming on, they give you data on your connectivity and stuff, and it's saying that my connection is bad. Comment if my connection is bad. Let me know. Oh, and I should turn off these notifications also. I got a new phone, so I don't know how. So I'm streaming off a new app, and I got a new phone. Y'all bear with me. See how you turn notifications off. Do not disturb. Okay, we got the notifications off. I know those are really annoying in the live streams. All right, now, gang stalking. You hear a lot of people talk about gang stalking, and whether it's from personal experience or maybe they learned about it over the internet, maybe they just like watching gang stalking videos. But gang stalking is real. It's organized in the fact that, it's organized in a way that it'll seem like a gang stalker is everywhere, like everywhere you go. The common signs and traits of gang stalking you'll see is color coordinated cars. As far as like you'll be driving somewhere and you just see a line of white vehicles. Look in your rear view, you see a line of white vehicles back there. Look ahead of you, there's a line of white vehicles there. Gang stalkers love using giant trucks, trucks with high suspension, black trucks, white trucks, red trucks, but you'll always see more than one. They're always humongous trucks, like they make you look. Now, common things about gang stalkers, they do hand signs, Masonic hand signs. I don't know where they learn them from. I don't know if they're actual Freemasons or not. I know for a fact Freemasonry as an organized antichrist movement. Do you hear me? Freemasonry as an organized antichrist type movement in itself. Hey, what's up for the people that just coming in the stream? Hit that like button, share, subscribe, um, etc., etc. And drop a comment in the chat. Drop a comment in the chat. Okay, now, when dealing with gang stalkers, right, you'll notice little things like, all right, wait, I want to keep it all in focus, y'all, because I want to keep on track with the video. So first, I dropped the first video. On gang stalking, just showing, just talking about it and getting everyone familiar with the concept that all gang stalkers are either psychopaths or sociopaths, and all targeted individuals are are empaths. Okay, so that's a good place to start. What is a psychopath and what is a sociopath? Well, I'd say, if I had to describe those two, I'd say a sociopath would be the lesser of the two. A sociopath is influenced by their social surroundings, being that sociopaths are more generally raised that way. Now, a sociopath and a psychopath are two terms that are usually used interchangeably, right? But they're actually two different groups. You get what I'm saying? And I want to say this before I go on. Let me say this. Gang stalking, as far as I can tell, dealing with it in my personal life, they just want to scare you. They don't want to kill you. They don't want to hurt you physically. They want to scare you out of your wits. Your wits. Do you get what I'm saying? Your mind state is what they're after. They want to shake your mind state. They want to shake your foundation. They want to make you feel like you're all alone in the world and that every time you look up, they're the only persons there. You get what I'm saying? They will infiltrate your life on every aspect. Social. They'll invade your social media. They'll invade your friends, your privacy. Financial. They'll invade your finances. Your if you're in the streets, your plugs, your business partners, your coworkers, your boss at your job. They will invade your political parties. They're already there. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just like when you look at gang stalking as a whole, you got to realize that everyone involved doesn't know that they're involved. You get what I'm saying? That's gang not everybody that's gang stalking knows that they're a gang stalker. Do y'all get that? Not everybody knows that they're gang stalking. Some people think that they're doing good because a lot of these gang stalking groups, they come from community stalkers. They come from a community group, like as far as like the Crime Watch. See, that's how gang stalking invaded our communities, through Crime Watch. You roll down the street, you see the sign that has the eyeball on it and saying this community is Crime Stoppers, Crime Watch, active surveillance and stuff. And that's how it starts. You get vigilantes, you get honest, hardworking citizens who have the traits of a sociopath and a psychopath. Some of them may even be empaths. And you get them to think that a certain person means you harm or is a danger to the society or a danger to your community. And then you have them organized into a vigilante group. Alpha Lion, peace. What's good? What's great? What's good? What's great? Let me get you a wrench on that, Alpha Lion. I ain't seen you in forever. Let me go. I got my Let me see. I got my monitor right here. Am I still live? I can't find the stream, man. I'm trying to Okay, let me go to my whatchamacallit. I'm finna go right back in, y'all. Like, I got a lot to break down on this subject. I have a lot to break down on this subject. It's a very deep subject. Peace, bro. Let me get your wrench. Okay, I got your wrench on there, man. If you everybody should know that I've been gone for a while. I was just being actively gang stalked. Obviously, let me give y'all a little background. Me, Sebi Indigenous, I've been actively gang stalked since um 2017. I made my first contact with both of my handlers in 2016, and I started getting actively stalked. I became a targeted individual, I guess, in late 2016, but I became actively stalked early 2017 until now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to just get I'm making sure everything is right in the build, y'all. We here for a little second. I ain't going nowhere. Just making sure everything's right with the build. Um, okay, my personal experience with gang stalkers. I was handled by two. You get what I'm saying? I had multiple handlers because y'all know the energy that comes off of me. You know what I'm saying? I got more than enough energy for one stalker. You get what I'm saying? Like, one stalker couldn't take the amount of energy I push off. And as soon as I seen some light, you get what I'm saying? As soon as I was given the chance to okay, as soon as I was given the chance to break free, like, I was free from one of them. I was able to break free. You get what I'm saying? Through sheer will. You get what I'm saying? Like, you hear about the left-handed path and the right-handed path, but those paths are actually paths. Just like you hear about sociopaths, psychopaths, empaths. Those are paths. You get what I'm saying? They're actual paths. Like, they're actually paths. Okay. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to because when I stream from this app, oh, okay, it put up everything. Okay, let me just change the title of it. I'm gonna change the title to Gang Stalking, and I'm finna go right back in. Gang Stalking. Gang Stalking Awareness. There we go. Okay. Now let me go back in. What's up? Nothing online. Okay. Now the evidence of gang stalking is all over the internet. You get what I'm saying? If you would just take the time to just examine yourself, examine your own life, you will see evidence all around you. You get what I'm saying? Why is it that you don't see or hear other YouTubers or content creators mentioning that anything about gang stalking or anything about people invading their private lives and stuff? Now, how does a narcissist enter your life? A narcissist enters your life through reference. You get what I'm saying? Just like certain businesses and companies pay a referral fee, that's how narcissists is. They refer you, and that's how gang stalking is. You're actually placed into the program. People are sicked on you. You ever heard of a You ever heard? Are y'all familiar with the concept of someone sicking a female on a guy? Like, let's say you have a person who hustles or makes money or works, has a good job and stuff, but they get into an argument or they step on the wrong feet, or maybe they even offend the wrong person, and that person on the opposite end of that spectrum in turn turns around and puts them into the program of gang stalking. You get what I'm saying? Like, It's really simple. All right, I'm gonna give you prime examples. 2017. Now, in the video, in my video number 2 on narcissism and gang stalking, I put, if you were reading along with the video, make sure you catch video number 1 and video number 2, part 1 and part 2. But in part 2, if you were reading along, I said that I had 2 handlers. And now here live, I'm going to say that I met both of them in 2016, exactly about 3.5 years ago. And I met them through different mediums. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I met one handler, narcissist, through a common friend. I met the other narcissist because I actually knew her when she was younger. You get what I'm saying? But by the time I had spent away 5.5 years away, she had been taken and changed. Her very being was changed from the genetic, from the atoms, the nucleus, like all the way up. You get what I'm saying? This person had changed in appearance, in mind, and everything to a straight predator. Now, you gotta realize that if you can't look in the eyes of a person and tell like the predatory nature of a person through their eyes. See, and that's what being an empath. Okay, I spoke on sociopaths, and I spoke on psychopaths. But let me speak on empaths. Being an empath lets you actually see clearly. You get what I'm saying? Like people always speak on empaths and excuse me, y'all. People always speak on empaths and who they are and what they aren't and what they are, but a lot of people actually don't realize the power of an empath. An empath, in fact, is actually like a human lie detector. You can't lie to an empath, not an awakened one. You can't lie to them. You can't come under disguise. They see right through your disguise. Do you get what I'm saying? But if an empath doesn't know who they are, Lanny 5813, peace, sis. Well met. Great to have you up in here. Let me go to my monitor and get you a wrench real fast, sis. Let me get you a wrench up in the building. My bad. I had took everybody wrenches. I wanted to see who was rocking with me in 2020, which is understandable. You get what I'm saying? I want to see who was rocking with me. You get what I'm saying? I've been gone a whole year. I've been gone a whole year off of YouTube, so I wanted to see who's rocking with me and who not. So as you know, people I know are checking back in, tapping back in. I'm making sure that, you know what I'm saying, I get their wrench back. You get what I'm saying? And I make sure that they rocking with me in 2020. Lanny, you know what I'm saying? You already told me in the comment section that you are indeed rocking with us for 2020, so we in this thing. All right. Right now we're talking about gang stalking. Its uses. It's the people who participate in it, etc., etc. You get what I'm saying? And it's a very relevant topic. Why? Because I had one living with me. And then while we weren't living together, like anywhere I went, I was with my other one. You get what I'm saying? It's like tennis. If I wasn't on this side of the court, I was on the other side of the court. And the whole time I was just a tennis ball getting thrown back and forth. Green as a tennis ball. You get what I'm saying? Look at a lot of these, like a lot of things in our everyday life should be compared to other things. I'm happy you're okay. Hope your family is well also. Yeah. The thing about it is, like, I literally formed a family with a sociopath. And that's how I know what I'm speaking of when I speak on these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, the whole time, how can you live with a person under disguise for 3.5 years? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how up close and personal narcissists play. Niece, where your socks at? You gonna catch a cold? Huh? Oh, okay. You good? Okay. Huh? Cause it's loud in there and I'm streaming. But what was I saying? Okay, okay. Now, gang stalking. I talked about gang stalking as far as like vehicles, but they can also be maintenance men. Like, be careful when you let those maintenance men into your home. Mechanics, that's another thing. All right, that's a large role that's a big miss that I see all over the internet when the topic and discussion of gang stalking come up. People fail to mention about vehicular gang stalking. Yeah, they mention that gang stalkers ride around in cars. Hey, and y'all know y'all rocking with Chief Sebi Indigenous. Please like, share, and subscribe. And know that you can comment anything in the chat. We'll build on it. It's an open topic. It's an open topic. Okay, now, it happens. Oh, yes, indeed, it happens. Like, you'll go to a mechanic, right? And there's something wrong with your car, just an odd noise or a windshield wiper or something else that's wrong, something small. And instead, when you take it there, now something else wrong, or they've put a tracking device on your car, or there's something else added or taken away from your car that really shouldn't be there or really should be there. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing like going to these psychiatrists and these psychologists and thinking that they can heal your problems when in all actuality they are part of the problem. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the pharmaceutical industry are part of the problem, a main big part of the problem, because they have to have people keeping track of you and stalking you just to make sure that the medicine is working. How do you think they come out with new prescriptions? They try it on us. You get what I'm saying? They try it on us. I said it in one video, I'm gonna say it again here, that our genetic makeup, the indigenous, aboriginals, autochthonous people of this part of the plane called Earth, y'all. This part of the hemisphere, whether it's the west or the east, I personally think we're in the eastern hemisphere, and that you get what I'm saying? Because if they'll switch one thing around, they'll switch it all. So I personally think we're in the eastern hemisphere, but we'll call it the west. Um, our genetic makeup is different from all other people. That's why Hitler called us the jewels. Hitler referred to us as jewels. You get what I'm saying? Like, how many of y'all can go out to the sunlight right now and hold up your arm in the light and see that your hairs aren't the color they seem like when you're in the dark? Check it out. Try it. Put a flashlight to it or something and see that you'll see every color of the rainbow in your hair. You get what I'm saying? Like, that your skin is actually like, it's just totally different. Like, but anyway, I'm not gonna build on that right now. So, like, what's the point? Like, what's the whole point of gang stalking? They're searching for Christ consciousness. What is Christ consciousness, man? It's basically just an empath that is so strong. The powers inside of an empath that are so strong. I'm gonna say that for another build also, y'all. I just want to go live and just touch up on some little basics about gang stalking, about sociopaths, psychopaths, about empaths, and I touched on all the matters, y'all. This was gonna be a short stream. Really just testing out this new app still. I'm gonna go back and watch the video and see how clear I was. I haven't even been catching any good lighting or anything purposely, you know what I'm saying, just to see how good this app is actually streaming. It's letting me know. I've used it before. It's the Streamlabs app. But I remember last time I used this app, it was better. Let me see, can I do it right now? See, last time I used this app, I was able to put up pictures while I stream. I was able to put up some of my notable sayings on the screen. So I'm gonna figure out how to work this app better. But briefly, for the people that just came in, just know that we already talked about sociopaths, psychopaths, narcissism, narcissists. We talked about gang stalking, targeted individuals. We brushed up on some stuff. Make sure y'all catch the videos. Make sure y'all catch the videos on gang stalking on my channel. Make sure you add my playlist. Look, add my music playlist. If you haven't heard my music, add my music playlist to your library on your channel. Add my gang stalking playlist to your library on your channel. Add my podcast playlist onto your channel. And also create playlists with some of my favorite videos. Y'all know I've been gone a year, y'all. I was actively gang stalked for that whole year. But it was going on for 3.5 years. You get what I'm saying? Like, they see in me what others do, but what I failed to acknowledge. You get what I'm saying? Just like they see it in you all. You know what I'm saying? You now tuned in to Chief Sebi Indigenous Realist. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share. Make sure you, when you come to the chat, you drop comments. Make sure you come build with us live. The live streams will be every day, y'all. I will be dropping videos and content every day. Every day I will be dropping new videos and content every day. That's my word. Word is bond. Let me say a few more things about gang stalking. Now, I revealed in 3 other videos, y'all, that all gang stalkers are either sociopaths or psychopaths. It's just in their genetic makeup. A sociopath is influenced by their social surroundings, their standards, how they were brought up, and things of that nature. Psychopaths are the sociopaths, but advanced, which means they can click it on and off like a light switch. A hybrid. You have hybrid, socio, and psychopaths, and then you also have it. Yeah, it's been a year, sis. About 9 to 10 months. My last video was my Martin Luther King video part 2. My last real video upload was last year around February. So I haven't made real content in about a year. You get what I'm saying? I have remember, it started off as a little vacation, but that's when they swooped in. You get what I'm saying? When I took myself off of the internet, when I made myself unavailable to my subscribers, to my Instagram, to my Facebook viewers, to my Facebook page, like everybody, like it's all gone. Like, if y'all haven't noticed, well, a lot of y'all didn't have my main Facebook, but if y'all notice, I'm no longer active on my Indigenous Realist Instagram. It's because I'm locked out. I'm no longer active on Facebook. I got locked out of my Facebook. You get what I'm saying? Which is all part of gang stalking. Look, we meet a narcissist, right? I'm going to break down some more jewels. We meet narcissists. They seem like regular people. They seem like they care. They seem like we have so much in common. We have so much in common. They care so much. But then on the flip side, in all actuality, they don't have anything in common with you. They don't care at all. They want you to care so they can suck that energy out of you. They want your energy. You hear people talking about energy vampires? That's what gang stalking is about. That's what narcissism is about. That's what psychopaths and sociopaths are all about. Finding empaths and sucking the life out of them. You get what I'm saying? Once an empath is awakened, though, that's when the danger comes in. You get what I'm saying? Before you're awakened, you're only in danger of losing self. You're only in danger of becoming a sociopath or a psychopath by their influence. But once you're awakened, they all know you're awakened. Once an empath awakens, you send out like a beam. You send out like a homing signal to all of them. You get what I'm saying? And you'll be tried by the most powerful. You get what I'm saying? Have y'all seen the meme? I think I posted it on my channel a while, but y'all, if y'all notice, I took down a lot of stuff off my channel. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep in tune with all the new rules and stuff they got on Facebook. YouTube. But I still got over 100. I got over 100 hours of live footage available. You get what I'm saying? I'm currently in the process of creating Patreon only content. I'm currently in the process of making a website, and the website is key. It's gonna be an online university, y'all. You'll get attacked from every end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Once you're awakened, now the reason why it's dangerous is because now the chess game. I'll describe gang stalking as a chess game. Now, once you're awakened, the chess game is up close and personal, and now you both know that you have a chessboard in between y'all. And it's played with the mind. It's not played with the physical. It's not played anywhere but with the spiritual and the mind. You're playing chess. You make your move, they make theirs. They make their move, you make yours. You say check, they say out of check. They say check, you say out of check. Just beware of the checkmate. You get what I'm saying? They wear disguises. You got a song by a rapper named Gunna out of Atlanta, and he says, I can see through the disguise. You get what I'm saying? Like, rappers, right? Rappers are really individuals who, at some point in time, could have been empaths. At some point in time, they probably still are empaths. But when you're engaged in the music industry is ran by sociopaths and psychopaths. You get what I'm saying? So the main thing they want to do is sap the energy from an individual. Why do you think you see talented individuals dying off? As far as like Lil Lonnie out of Mississippi, Juice World, um, anybody, Michael Jackson. When I say talented young individuals, I mean like them because once they're gone, once that empath is gone, now the socios and the psychos can come in and mimic them to a great ability. You get what I'm saying? Like Juice WRLD will be mimicked. Do you get what I'm saying? What's the white guy name? I forgot his name. The white guy that died, he will be mimicked. You get what I'm saying? They will mimic you. I noticed that here on YouTube. I noticed the gang stalking that's actively taking place here on YouTube, and it's the same thing. Like they want to get you out the way so they can mimic you. You get what I'm saying? They want to get you out the way so they can mimic you. But like people like me, like it's hard to mimic. You get what I'm saying? It's hard to mimic when you're totally unique. You're totally self. You're not influenced by anybody or anyone or anything. And right now, I'm really trying to see. Like initially, I thought like, okay, I see gang stalkers on YouTube. I see gang stalkers in my everyday life. I see gang stalkers in hospitals, in different facilities, right? And it's like passing through a crowd of ravenous lions with T-bone steaks strapped all over your body. When you notice them, when you notice the predatory look in their eyes, you get what I'm saying? And right now I'm trying to figure out like, okay, what is the link? What is the common link between the online stalkers and the personal stalkers? Because like my personal experience with gang stalking expelled right before I expelled both of my handlers out of my life, like my personal experience was that I received a mass influx of gang stalking activity in my personal life at the exact same time I received a mass influx right here on YouTube. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like, is this coordinated? Do they correlate? Are they linked up or what? And it doesn't matter to me anymore. You get what I'm saying? Once you become fully awakened, you don't even care. You get what I'm saying? When I became fully awakened, like it didn't even matter anymore. Nothing mattered anymore. As far as like all that mattered was like getting the message out about gang stalking, getting the message out about empaths and empathetic natures, getting more and more empaths to awaken and receive Christ consciousness. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about. That's what it's more about now for me. Not, oh, look at that, they're stalking. Oh, look at this. Hey, check out this, check out this. No, that doesn't matter. Why give them the attention? That's what they're there for, to be seen. but they're not unique. They do the same thing over and over and over again. Now, the reason why I say the handler, I don't know if y'all familiar with that term handler, but a handler is somebody that's in your everyday life, your confidant. A handler will play the role of a confidant. They want to be available for you whenever, however, frequently. Like, they're always there to listen to what you have to say. They will always make sure that they have the right things to say until all of a sudden they don't. Until one day it's forget you, F you. I don't want to hear it. The main objective is for them to make you think that you're crazy. They want you on psych medicines. They want you seeing psychiatrists, psychologists. They want you diagnosed. They want you prescribed. You get what I'm saying? Now, good videos, great videos. Look, all of my 2020 content will be related to each other. You get what I'm saying? Any video that I drop in 2020 will be related to each other. That's upon us. That's upon you all to ask me how does this relate to this, or on you all to have your own intellect and inner perspective, see the lines, see the image I'm drawing. You get what I'm saying? All my 2019 content relates to the 2020 content, and so on and so forth, 2018, all of it. That's what it's about. Like, that's what it's about. A lot of people want to just get on here for views. A lot of people just get on here for views, y'all, and talk about real subjects, but leave the people wanting explanations, wanting to know why, how, when, where, how, why. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me about a subject and not tell me about the why, the when, the how, the where, the who. All right, I spoke briefly on the awakening of an empath, right? Why is the empath awakening important? Why is it dangerous? Why is it dangerous to gang talk? See, once an empath is fully awakened, you can't lie to him. It's just impossible. We're human lie detectors. You can't lie to an empath. You can't mislead them. You can't misguide them unless they let it. Once I got fully awakened of my empathic nature, right? But I've been doing it since a child. Any of y'all had weird dreams? Who in the chat had weird dreams as a child? Such as levitating, such as walking on water, such as flying, such as falling, such as deja vu. You get what I'm saying? Everybody talks about deja vu, right? They talk about deja vu like, oh, it's supposed to be some kind of glimpse into the future. Oh, it's prophecy, all this. That's your empathic nature waking up in you. When you experience deja vu, that's just self warning you of something. You get what I'm saying? Now, what do I mean by hybrid? What is a hybrid? What do I mean when I say I'm a hybrid? A hybrid is someone who fuses themselves, who merges themselves. I would be chased, and then all of a sudden I would begin flying, or I could leap from one distance into the next. Yes. And I would take that as meaning, like, if I was to interpret that dream, I would say the running part. The running part is self trying to get away from things that don't sit right with your personal nature. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't sit right with you, with your moral code, with how you were raised, with your moral compass, your inner compass. It doesn't sit right. Now, the flying part would be your intelligence or your intellect or your mind taking off, taking flight, saving you. You get what I'm saying? The leaping would be your acknowledgement of the danger. The leaping could be seen as your acknowledgement of the danger, but also your acknowledgement of self's ability to get away. You get what I'm saying? It's showing you that yes, something's chasing you. Yes, there's danger, there's fear, there's every kind of emotion. But there's also your own innate ability to protect self, to get away. You get what I'm saying? So when I say dream interpreter, y'all, I mean that. Like drop dreams, whatever, y'all. Like we're really taking this thing to a whole nother level because I was being actively stalked. See, I live off grid now. I'm currently at my sister's house. I've been here all weekend, but they can't stalk me where I'm at. They can't come where I'm at. They can't. But this is the thing. When you're dealing with narcissists, right? When you're dealing with psychopathy and sociopathy and empathy, not empathy, empathy, you're dealing with three paths. So anyone can take on the characteristics of a gang stalker. Do you get what I'm saying? Like anyone can take on that characteristic. Why? It's because the path that they were on as a child, the path that they were on as a child, you get what I'm saying, is already predisposition. It's already predisposition. Hmm? Hmm? My belt? Oh, okay, thank you. I almost walked into the impound. That path they chose as a child, like, there's studies, right? I hope y'all know that there's studies on empathy. There's studies on psychopathy. There's study on sociopathy. And they study you from a child. Now, check out my, I had great live streams about this topic, y'all, already. I got great videos about this topic up already. You get what I'm saying? And the crazy part is, remember I used to always say that we need to get out of these cities. We need to get out of these neighborhoods. We need to get out of these apartment complexes. We need to get out of these, out of stuff that we don't own. I said that for a reason. I said that because anytime you're not on your own sovereign land, anytime you're not in a place that you have set up as a home or as a comfort zone, you can and will be stalked. Like, it's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Hey, got Bestie up in the booth. Got Bestie in the booth with me. Okay, now, you can remove yourself out of an environment, right? You can remove yourself totally, completely, in every kind of way, every kind of lee at the end. You can be out of an environment of gang stalking. You can remove yourself from certain places that you've been previously stalked. You can switch your cell phones. You can switch your emails. You can switch your Google accounts. You can do all of this, but they still will follow you. They still will get back in contact with you, and it's like, how? And it's because they're everywhere. You get what I'm saying? They're literally everywhere. And I say everywhere meaning it's like, it's not about organized gang stalking. It is. That's the main focus. The organized gang stalking, that's the main focus. But the main focus should be more in tune with the paths, three paths: psychopaths, sociopaths, and empaths. Now, if you're an empath being stalked, right, I'm going to show you how the medical field plays in, how doctors and pharmaceuticals play in. We know pharmaceutical is a Latin word, pharmakia. We know who the Latins are, right? We know who the Latins are, correct? The freaky Greeks. We know the Greeks, once the Greeks, oh, niece, that really hurt my ears. Once the Greeks went away, the Romans came into play. So we know once the Greeks left, the Romans came. Now the Romans spoke the language of Latin. You get what I'm saying? The Romans spoke that language. People think Latin America. Oh, I'm a Latina. I'm a Latino. And nah, fool. That's showing ownership over you. You get what I'm saying? When they call Latin America, when they call America Latin America, they're actually speaking on Roman ownership, Roman rulership, because Latin has nothing to do with Spanish. You get what I'm saying? Like, people sleep on that fact. Oh, I'm Latino, I'm Latina. No, you're not, fool. Why are you claiming your slave master? Why are you claiming your master? Why are you claiming someone who took over your culture? You get what I'm saying? Why? Why? Where? Like, any word you hear, any concept you hear, use these 5 principles. 5 principles you learned in school, but were also simultaneously tricked into not using right there in school. But it's who, what, where, when, why, and how. Who, what, where, when, how, and why. So if someone tells me, oh, I'm African. Who? Who called it Africa? Who said that? Where does that place exist? Why? How? Who? Thank you, Money Love, for dropping them playlists. Hey, y'all, check out that playlist. Check out that playlist. We got to get the who, what, where, when, and how on any term, any concept, any construct. We know about social and political constructs. You get what I'm saying? We know about the dangers of social and political constructs. We know we're not black, Negro, colored. Y'all know we've been on this land forever. Now, gang stalking, more importantly, sorry for getting off topic, but gang stalking is really more important to look at the 3 paths. Once you identify yourself as an empath, you'll see that, okay, my bad. I was just about to talk about the pharmaceutical industry and how when you become aware of being stalked, when you become aware that things aren't how or what they really seem, and that there's more to the world, there's more going on in your inner space, in your inner comfort zone than you would like. When you acknowledge gang stalking and you acknowledge that there's people around you who shouldn't be around you, there's people following you who shouldn't be following you, there's people always here at this place. When I go to this place, like, why are you here? When you notice that, that's when it comes in, oh, what do you do? 911 call? They're working with them. What do you do? Run to the hospital? What do you do? Run to the family members? And that's where it comes into social stalking. You get what I'm saying? When you go to the people that are closest to you, the people that should understand the so-called governmental agency of policing, they should understand. They should have some kind of help, right? Nah, all you're doing is marking yourself with a red flag. And now here comes the pharmaceutical industry in the form of psychiatrists and psychology. You get what I'm saying? Like, your psychiatrist and see, they bring you in stages. You see a psychologist. Psychologist just wants to see what you think. They want to gather information for the psychiatrist who distributes the medication, who prescribes the medication, rather. You get what I'm saying? So when you go see that psychologist, you reveal all your inner thoughts and your fears and your problems, and then they tell you, oh, okay, we'll schedule you for a psychiatrist. That lets you know right there that they don't care, that they were only screening you. That's only a screening process. But a lot of us do it. Like, our initial thing is to hear psychologists and hear that we have an appointment, and we go in and just tell these people everything just so that they can prescribe. You get what I'm saying? That's why it's called a prescription. When you go to see that second visit, that psychiatrist, they already know what they're gonna claim is your diagnosis. They already know what medicines they want to put you on and everything, because it's prescribed. The psychologist is the prescriber. You get what I'm saying? Just check it out. Have you noticed that most psychologists are women? Just check it out. Why is that? Why is that? Do you know why? Do you know why it's dangerous to have a... We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Then here, after you see the psychologist, then you see the psychiatrist, here comes the pharmaceuticals, here comes the medicine. With that medicine, they turn around and they alter your state. They don't want you to be an empath. And if you are going to be an empath, they want you to be their empath. You get what I'm saying? They want you to work for them. How do they do that? They get you on these medicines, these chemicals. They change your very genetic makeup. They change the chemical makeup inside of you. Do you know we all have chemicals inside of us? We already have medicine. The body has natural medicine. You get what I'm saying? The body has natural chemicals that release endorphins, that release serotonin, melatonin, and things of that nature. The happy chemical, the happy, right into our brain. You hear about medulla oblongata and the cerebral cortex and the frontal lobe, and you hear about these things. You hear about your pineal gland, but people don't even know what the pineal gland is. What's the who, what, where, when, and how on that? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so much. It's so much that we leave out. You get what I'm saying? When these other content creators are coming to you and they're telling you, oh, gang stalking is real, and this is what it's about, and this is how you get rid of it, and this. But tell me the who, what, where, when, and how, and why of it first. Tell me how did you start getting gang stalked? How did I start getting gang stalked? When does it stop? Does it ever stop? What is the cure? Who's all in on it? When is enough going to be enough? Who's going to stand up and say, I am an empath. I want to learn more. Who's going to stand up to say, no, sociopath, you will not stalk me? Who's going to say, no, psychopath, I will not turn? No, vampire, you will not turn me. Do you get what I'm saying? When I say that they're energy vampires, I mean vampiric beings. You know what a vampire is. I'm going to suck your blood. What is the blood? Blood is life. Let's do a parable. Let's do a parable of a vampire. Let's compare. Let's do dual comparisons right now in the form of a parable of vampires and gang stalkers. What do we know about gang stalkers? What do we know about vampires? Well, okay, let's look at vampires. What do vampires do? They're charismatic. They have a way of talking. They look young. They're forever looking young. You get what I'm saying? Vampires are forever looking young. They live forever. You have to kill them with a stake. A stake. All right. A vampire, once they see a target, what do? They interact with the target and mesmerize them with the eyes. You get what I'm saying? They mesmerize them, or they use verbal suggestions to even fool them. Y'all seen the vampire movies where they look at them and say, "Hey, you haven't seen anything." You get what I'm saying? Have you ever heard of have you ever heard of I don't know what to call it. Have you ever heard of the phrase, "Don't believe your lying eyes"? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's vampirism. That's vampirism. Don't believe your lying eyes. Your eyes are lying. I'm telling you the truth. That's vampirism. Okay, now, vampires, if they see qualities in you if a vampire sees qualities in you that they like, or that suits them, or if during your interaction with that vampire, with that energy sucker, that leech, they will offer you to be turned. Some vampires just turn you out of force, but a lot of people say, "Hey, vamp, let me rock with you, vamp." Make sure y'all smashing that like button. Thank you, money. Thank you, love. Check this out, and it's like this. We have, all right, now I went about vampire. Now look at the gang stalker. Look at the gang stalker. Look at the sociopath, the psychopath. See how they come into your life. They woo you. They are able to They are able to engage you on every level. You get what I'm saying? A sociopath is able to come into your life and seem like just a normal person, like a victim. Like the world has done them so wrong. Like, woe is me, help me. Only you can help me. I have no one else. There's no one else here that can help me. And that's how they do it. But in all actuality, they are the predator. They are the predator being protected and comforted and brung in by the prey. You get what I'm saying? Like, what kind of sheep do you know invites a wolf or a fox to the dinner table, into the pasture? Like, who does that? We do as humans. As empaths, we do. You get what I'm saying? Because it's our natural, innate ability to want to help. That's a big problem with being an empath. You want to help. You want to help. No matter if it hurts yourself, you'll hurt yourself to help someone else. Do you get what I'm saying? Like an empath will literally hurt themselves to help someone else. I know, like a lot of people that's gonna view this video, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You don't care. You don't care if you don't have it as long as this other person has it, and that's where the danger comes in at, where you stop caring about self. You get what I'm saying? You stop caring about self. Now check it out. A empath can be turned. An empath can be turned. And when I say turned, I mean like, matter of fact, hey y'all, we're gonna conclude this video. I thank y'all for coming in today. You was now tuned in with Chief Sebi Indigenous the Realist. If you missed the video, check it out. I will be making clips of this video and uploading them to my channel. Great to have everybody come in. Thank y'all for stopping through. But I'm Indigenous Realist the Realist, aka Chief Sebi Indigenous, fearless leader of the Mud Tribe. Contact me at themudtribe@gmail.com or sebiindigenous@gmail.com. I'm Indigenous Realist the Realist, and I'm gone. Peace. I don't want to type a message. I'm trying to end my stream. My bad, y'all. I'm just working the app. Okay, yeah, Lanny, I'm gone. Much love. Catch my I got playlists. I got a playlist with my music. I got a playlist with gang stalking. I got a playlist with the 2020 builds. If you missed so far, get caught up, sis, and just stick with the tribe. You know what I'm saying? We rocking out. Y'all know how the channel is. We rock out a little different over here. The topic's gonna be a little different over here. The live streams, when we do live builds, you know, the topic, the chat, everything is open. I need my moderators to you know, go light on them. We're gonna get haters. We're gonna get naysayers, and we want them there. We want everybody to learn. You get what I'm saying? No matter if they don't disagree, we have to learn. Now that I'm starting to speak on this dangerous topic of gang stalking and psychopathy and sociopathy and empathy, now it's more, yeah, rocking out 2020, indeed. Now it's ever more that we need everybody in there, because a lot of the people who are trolls, they don't know they just been turned that way. They just been steered off the straight path, which is being an empath. You get what I'm saying? Salute, salute. You get what I'm saying? How can a person be cool with hurting themselves to help someone else? How? How can a person be cool with hurting themselves to help someone else? You're an empath. You don't care. You don't need anything. Why did the term poor righteous teacher? Let me build on the 5%, because y'all know I'm a 5%er. Not in the term, not in the facts that of being a part of the nations of God and earth. Y'all know I don't participate in any organized religion, any organized gang, any organized anything. I don't participate in any organized organization at all. You get what I'm saying? But 5%er is broken down as 85% of the world are deaf, dumb, and blind, and will never, ever, ever even think to question anything. The 10% are the rulers, the doctors, the lawyers, the Freemasons, the judges, the preachers, the teachers, the imams, all of these type people who know the truth of who we are and the dangers of the world and the wickedness of the world and the wickedness of the mark of the beast, which people are taking every day. Like, people are on the lookout for the mark of the beast. Hey, watch out for the mark of the beast. It's here. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be coming with a video. I'm gonna be coming with a video series on the mark of the beast. Through etymology, I'm gonna expose how it's been here, and we already been accepting it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. Like, that's the type of stuff that, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna build. We're gonna build all 2020. Just rock out. Y'all know what's going on. Oh yeah, and then you have the 5. You got the 85, the deaf, dumb, and blind. Then you got the 10, the ones who know the truth, hide the truth, and use it to profit to the pain and the worry and the doubt and the ignorance of the 85%. Then you had the 5%. The 5%, that small group of people, this many. This many that Professor Drew spoke about when he said, if I just had this many, he said, there will only be this many of you. That 5%, this many, one handful, that 5% are those that teach. We're the poor, righteous teachers of the world. Why is it poor, righteous teachers of the world? Poor means you come from the poor part of the planet Earth, which means you come out of having nothing, because it'll all be stripped from you through gang stalking. It'll also be stripped from you through gang stalking, through hate, through envy, through lust, through all the weak emotions that gang stalkers feed on, that they love, that they want to instill inside pure people who are empaths. Now, we got the righteous. Righteous is because you as an inner person. The righteous comes from you as an inner person. The ones you label before the 5% to me, either they're sellouts, they take trinkets to turn on our people. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The 85 are deaf, dumb, and blind. They're the sheep of the world. They just don't know any better. They just don't know. All it would take is for them to come in contact with the 5 and for the little small 5%. But it's like, how do the 5% reach the masses? And it's hard because you have the 10%, which is double the 5. So that means they're applying double the pressure. The 10% are the ones who know the truth, hide the truth, and actively use the truth to keep their foot on the 85%'s neck. You get what I'm saying? While all the time persecuting and using the 85% to persecute and stalk the 5%. And it's crazy. The 5% are the poor righteous teachers. You get what I'm saying? The poor righteous teachers. Look at Jesus. What was Jesus' bank account? What was Jesus' network? What was Moses' bank account? What's his routing number? What's his checking number? What was his net worth? Like, think about it. Master Farrar Muhammad, Clarence 13X, Noble Drew Ali, Marcus Garvey before he started. I'm gonna do a Marcus Garvey video too, y'all. I know I promised y'all that last year. I'm gonna do it this year. Marcus Garvey was okay until he sold out. He was okay until he sold out and became trying to be other than himself. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with that breakdown of the 85, the 10, and the 5, y'all, and just know, like, there is still poor righteous teachers out here. There is still poor righteous teachers. You get what I'm saying? There is still poor righteous teachers out here. The 5 still are standing strong. You get what I'm saying? We may not be united. We may not be all under one banner. We may teach different things, but we're all poor and righteous in the inside. You get what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, and another thing. Y'all always remember, I say, there's only 2 things in the world, all through the world, there's only 2 things that exist. One is truth and one is falsehood. There's no gray line in the middle. There's no merging of the two. There's only truth and there's only falsehood. So if you have the truth can never be falsehood. So if something you have is true, you get what I'm saying? If something you have is true, then it's true. No matter if someone else sees it different. There's only one truth. We all have different sight. We may be alike, but we will not always see alike. And that's just facts. We won't always see alike. We all see different because we all have our own measure of intellect, our own measure of understanding, understanding, overstanding. You get what I'm saying? Like, just the ones you label before the fight. Okay, just like Martin Luther King, at some point he was okay too, but I believe it was the end. Exactly like the Martin Luther King situation. I guess I'll brush up on that topic too, sis. That's a good point. The Martin Luther King situation. It's like this. Martin Luther King was actively gang stalked by Jesse Jackson and what is the other dude name? Jesse Jackson and what is the other dude name? Now he all skinny. He used to be fat back then, but now he all skinny. Whatever his name is, he was followed around by those guys. Everywhere he went, they're in his ear. Two whisperers, two handlers, two stalkers following this guy everywhere, let alone the people in his inner circle, in his family, his friends, his zones, his political parties, his church. The people who recorded him saying things that, you get what I'm saying? Like, he was actually and actively gang stalked. Anytime he wanted to go to the truth, like, they made sure like the truth was just so cloudy. They didn't want him finding the truth. They didn't want him relaying that truthful message. Do you get what I'm saying? When he died, who was right there with him? Who was right there with him? When he died, who took over that? Who were the same people who brought this black power thing into existence? The same people that gang stalked and assassinated Michael King, aka Martin Luther King. So, you know what I'm saying? When we taking all that type stuff into account, take it all into account. Take it all into account. When he did start waking up and he made that video he made that clip that I have on my video where he says that they cheated us out the land and things of that nature, and he exposes about how they were giving out the land. Do you not think he didn't know? Do you not think a true empath don't know when they're in danger? A true Martin Luther King was an empath. They used him. An empath can be used. An empath can be used, y'all. We get used so much that it doesn't make sense. We think using is, oh, they used me for my money. They used me for my time. They used me for my car. They used me for my house. But really, they're using you for your energy. They're using you for that innate ability which they do not possess. The emotions, the realness, the truthfulness, the uniqueness, the creator ability. See, only empaths. Like, only empaths. Why are all people in modern and ancient in the past, like, period, why are all intelligent people that question things, scientists, people that do art, people that do inventors, why are they persecuted? Why are they persecuted? Because they want you dead so that they can take over. It's so easy for a sociopath or a psychopath to mimic you. They mimic you without even thinking about it. They do it as easy as breathing. Once they see it, have you ever heard somebody say, oh, all I got to do is see it one time and I can do it? You ever heard somebody say, just show me once and I can do it? But you have others that learn through experience, or others that just learn by just knowing. You get what I'm saying? Now, that innate ability that us empaths have, that innate ability that we have to just know, like how, like, I'm not trying to boost myself, y'all. Y'all know I'm already boosted to the max. My bad. I'm not trying to boost myself. Y'all know I'm boosted to the max, y'all. But how am I able to go live, y'all, and be questioned by hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people daily? I got hundreds of hours of different questions where people question me daily, y'all. Like, how was I able to do that without a computer in front of me? You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta realize, like, how do others do it? How do others see through the disguise, see through the chaos, see through the BS? How do other people do it? You get what I'm saying? And through that empathic nature, y'all. They suck, like, they feed on empaths. They literally feed on empaths, y'all. We are so open to verbal say, y'all, I'm going to be teaching a course on how to protect yourself as an empath. I'm going to be teaching a course on how to get rid of gang stalking, how to get it out of your life. I'm also going to be teaching courses on a wide range of topics, y'all. Like real courses, y'all. When my online university opens up, y'all, make sure you join. Make sure you contribute. Make sure you support me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm supporting y'all. I am you. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, I love y'all. It's peace. You know what I'm saying? We all miss Indigenous Realists, but hey, it's Chief Sebi Indigenous back in the booth. You get what I'm saying? Like, just know, like, we here though. We all here. We all here. Everything that makes us up is here. But I love y'all. It's peace. Beware of the Trojan horse. Beware of the Trojan horse. I'll go back in right now. Y'all know I'm a master builder. I'll go back in right now. Beware of the Trojan horse. What was the Trojan horse about? Anyway, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Just food for thought. I love y'all. Peace. Chief Sebi Indigenous, a.k.a. Indigenous Realist, and I'm gone. I'm gone for real this time, y'all. Much love.
You hungry?